Lovely.
That was fun. It's all downhill from here. I'm Catherine Doyle. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Ireland. I'm the author of Vendetta, which is going to be published by Chicken House. A 16-year-old girl living in the Chicago suburbs who is just living a really boring life until 5 mysterious brothers move into her street, and then everything starts to change. And she finds herself caught up between 2 warring families, one of whom is her own and the other is the guy that she's kind of falling for. Vendetta is the Italian word for revenge. I shifted my gaze up past the trees and caught sight of a flickering figure in an upstairs window. It was a boy. I couldn't be sure of his age, but even from a distance his bright eyes were unmistakable. They were too big for his delicate face, and as they watched me from what seemed like another world, they rounded into discs that grew unnaturally. I decided to set the book in Chicago because that's where my mom is from, and I thought it would be a good place to set what is essentially a thriller about the Sicilian mafia. Were you running away from me? I shook my head too hard, making my cheeks jiggle. Nope, definitely not. Oh really? He pressed, smiling broadly this time. I prefer to think of it as casual hobbling. He pulled back from me and slowly I became aware of the rest of the world again. I'd call it frantic sprinting, he said. Semantics. I'm sorry if I hurt you, he said. I'm Nick, by the way, and this is my brother Luca. Some of the jokes are quite dark, but I think they work. So although some of the themes are a little bit dangerous or a little bit violent, there's always that undercurrent of humour, which I think is quite important. I think it really can carry a book through, and humour is very important to me, so there's a lot of it in the book. Hi Dad! As I write this, I'm balancing my notepad on 2 skinned knees and writing with a sore hand. If you're wondering why, it's because on my way home from work last night, I face-planted into the pavement. A freaky shadow chased after me and knocked me to the ground, but it's okay because I didn't let him murder me. It's for anybody who's interested in romance, danger. It's quite thrilling. It's a little bit dark. Mrs. Bailey has started to come by on Sundays again. I decided earlier that she is probably the most annoying person to ever live on this planet. Do you think she might be descended from Lucifer? Just a thought. Annoying is putting it mildly. You don't know any of the crap she's been saying about you. And Millie's probably only told me half of it. She was here again this morning, talking about a new family who've moved into the old Priestley place. Being published feels really surreal, and it feels a little bit nerve-wracking, but mostly it feels like a dream come true.